Well, hello once again, and welcome back to Nathan Plays Super Metroid. My name is Nathan, and this is Super Metroid for your Super Nintendo. Last time, we beat up that big old Kraid. We're down in Norfair. You can see our sort of planetary map there. We've been through Brinstar and Crateria. We got the armor, the Varia suit that lets us wander around hot places. And I teased a little bit of speed tech coming up. So let's try it. Now, as I explained earlier, wall kicks, super useful skill. And ordinarily to get around to that door in the upper right of your screen, you have to take a whole long route and go around all these ways. But if you do this in... wait, no, I'm doing it wrong. Haha! If you do this in such a fashion, run and jump to here. Hope your timing works out and that you can get over that little nasty pineapple. And then you're already up here. And you saved a whole lot of time. Because what you want to do... see. Again, the map is sort of indicating to you there's not a solid line on the top of this square in the upper right corner. So coming in here and seeing a dead end, you're supposed to start thinking, well, there must be more to this. You look around on the roof, and sure enough, there's a way up. Run through all this stuff. All the way down, watch the spikes, and stop right about here. Oh, nailed it. I don't always get the positioning of that exactly right. But this time I did. Okay, and here's another major upgrade for us. Speed booster. Press and hold the A button to run. Well, I was already doing that. What's different about this? Whoops, the lava's rising. No time to think about it. Oh, now that happens. Cool. This has also unlocked one or two other features that we will get to eventually. The major one being something called a Shine Spark. Optional, I think, again, to get through the game without it. But really cool. They have legs now. Okay, this is the other thing you want to do by going the long way around. I haven't gone the long way around in quite a while. Shoot that little one-way gate. Grab this missile. Are we done here? No. We are not. There's these are sockets for the grapple beam that you will get much later on. However, you can just have a run and a jump. And wall jump off the other side. Even if you land on the spikes down there, which I usually do, you'll be fine. You can take a hit. You can and then just jump and wall kick. And get another sequence break. Wave beam. Early wave beam. It waves your beam. My beam is now spaced and waved. Like that classic Matthew McConaughey film, Spaced and Waved. And then this part just opens up, and one of these is down here, so that you can replace some of the energy you burnt hitting the spikes. Really useful things, those. Wave beam makes your shot... Spazer adds a bit of damage to your shot. Wave beam adds even more, and also allows it to travel through solid surfaces, which ordinarily would have stopped at before. I did not know. Actually, I literally just learned that you can blow up that zebra boy. I think of them as zebras. Inside of the rocks. I did not know you could do that. And so our work here is done. We saved a bunch of time. And we didn't... all we had to do was be kind of good at wall jumps. You can go up there for some more missiles and a reserve tank. I don't think I feel like it. So we're not gonna. We're gonna take this little route through here. Leave a bomb for that guy. And actually, with the wave beam, you can now shoot out some of these blocks and not have to bomb them, but whatever. I think you can anyway. I don't normally, but I think you can. It's time to get something else. So if it's your first time playing this game, you might have tried before now to go back the way you came to get down here, and I will show you the map in just a moment. Yes, I would like to save. Thank you. You might recall that there was that pink, glowing up and down tunnel. We fell a long, long, long way down to get down here. And you might have tried to go back there and go, hang on, wait a second. How do I get out of this area? There's just a long vertical shaft and little guys buzzing back and forth that I can't really interact with. Well, for you, my friend, I recommend Ice Beam. This is another section I believe you can mock ball to get here without the speed boots. I don't do it that way, but I think you can. Ouch. My weird sort of eclectic. I'm like a crow. I've just kind of picked and chosen. Now, okay, again, you can go up the normal way. You can deal with those guys. You can also just hop, morph ball on the way up, let the momentum carry you, and then go this way, which is a lot easier. Well, it's easier for me. It's quicker. It's more convenient. Ice beam. Our beam is now waved, spaced, and iced. You just won't believe what Ice Beam does. Freezes a guy. Frozen guys can now be stood upon. Allow me to demonstrate. Okay, alright, come on. There's these little guys. Normally you can't touch them, you'll bounce off, but you freeze them, and it's a handy platform. This is your little tutorial for the Ice Beam to teach you what you can do with it. We did it all within the world. We didn't have to stop and have a bunch of extra dialogue windows on how it works. I always forget about that guy, and then I run into him, and it's fine. Now that we have the Ice Beam, we're going to backtrack a little bit. You think, oh, Ice Beam in a fireplace. We must have all kinds of new options. Well, not really. Not until we come back with something else. Beep, boop. There we are. Pass through the tube there. Whoa. I can freeze this thing now. Haha, stand on its dumb little face. Freeze you too. Water still slows us down very significantly. We have not really interacted with water so far. But just to demonstrate, like, this is me. It really slows you down. It throws off the physics and height of your jump. It is a terrible substance for Samus to deal with. So you would have gotten here and gone, well, now what? It's tall, but you can do this. And this. And this. They don't stay frozen forever. There we go. And the sound is exactly the sound that a creature freezing over would make. Listen. Do it again. Come on. I don't know how to describe it. Up we go, and all the way up here to do it again. This hallway is a bit tricky. Don't love it. We're going to do our best. Those things want to chew on you. Those top and bottom big flower things. And if there's one thing that frustrates me instantly in a video game, just one thing, it is being immobilized. I don't like being stun locked. I don't like being frozen. It just sets me on edge. So then you would have come out here and you might have gone up and looked around a little bit and gone, what do I do? These yellow doors are back, but we're going to go down. Pop this open. And get the... Okay. If you don't do this, those guys are really annoying. It's a power bomb. Select bomb and set it with the Y button so you can see a new icon on the top of the screen. It's going to do this. We only have a few of them, but that's okay because we don't need a lot to get through this game at all. And there's a cheeky little missile hiding back here. I think I usually go and grab the other one that's right near here, but I'm wondering, I'm thinking out loud as I record this, do I really even need to do that? I always end with more power bombs than I need. Let's get it, we're right here. Okay, we gotta break out the supers for this one. The super missiles, because here come these big fellas. And they take 2 super missiles each. And they hurt a lot. Get down here. Here's a quick pro tip. You can bomb surfaces to reveal what you need to crack them open. And as you can see, this is power bomb blocks. And we get another one. And I take a sip of coffee. Yum. Yeah, after recording the last video, I was sort of reflecting on a little bit on 10 years, you know, 10 years. The world has changed. I've changed. Lots is different. Do I go up to the ship or just... No, let's just go back down. From here, you can easily get back to your ship, save your game, refill, explore around some more. But we're not going to do that. I had 2 kids. We lived through a global pandemic. I am a cancer survivor now. Rectal, stage 3. Not a good time. Don't recommend it. I will say this as often as I need to. Folks, don't get cancer. But I'm on the other side of it now, and I'm still playing Super Metroid. I played Super Metroid through it, and in it, in the last 10 years, with everything that happened. If you would have told me in 2016, hey, here's a list of all the stuff that's going to happen in the next 10 years, I would have not taken it well at all. And in some ways, I still didn't. But here we are on the other side of it and looking forward to the next 10 years. Because there have been good things in there too. Like I said, my kids, amazing. Things I've gotten to do. Opportunities. New works of art that I got to experience by others. Hilarious podcasts. And it seems small, but there are good things. And there have been good things, along with all of the overwhelming and crazy and negative things. Okay, we have bombs. We're going back into this hallway. Why are we doing that? That's a great question. Because last time we ran through here, we tripped on this. And we saw, oh, what are those? They're in our way, and now we can do something about it. Ow. I always forget you can't just run from here. Now you can run. Okay. This is... See, that ledge drops away from you immediately, which is annoying. Those blocks, I mentioned about seeing what kind of block something is. These ones with the sort of bubbles in them are breakaway blocks. One way. You can only break them by standing on top of them. Now, I'm gonna try And grab that missile. I always feel really good when I can get that. I don't always go for it. And I will end up with more missiles than I need, but I like getting that one. And we hit the speed boost again. You could walk through this whole section, I guess, if you wanted to. But we're in late for the mini boss. We got to go do this. Oh hey, it's Crocomire. I mean, you look at a guy like this and you go, yeah. Its name is Crocomire. Looks like a swampy big crocodile fellow. All you're gonna do is you can use missiles if you want to. You're just gonna get charge shots into his mouth when it opens up. If he does that with his little arms, then he's about to throw some spheres at you. So you just want to jump a little higher to make sure your shot gets over them. It's really just sort of about a rhythm. Oh boy, a rhythm that I have lost. Oh, for goodness sakes. Croco! Okay, there. Almost got him. He doesn't take damage in the traditional sense that I'm aware of. You don't beat him by conventionally just shooting him lots of times. You gotta do this. See that bridge that's crumbling under his weight? There it goes. Oh. Okay there, bud? Oh. There's some little bubbles hauling off in that direction. Listen, we'll get to you in a second, Croco. I gotta do this. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, learn to wall jump if you're gonna play this game a lot. It's the best. Just grab that. As you can see up above, we're supposed to have the grapple beam, and we're gonna get the grapple beam in a minute, but I just like to get that now. While I'm waiting for Crocomire to swim all the way over here, and whoops, there's a bunch of spikes. Everything's rumbling. What's going on? Panic! Those spikes don't hurt you when they throw. Oh. That's it. There we go. Okay, now we are down here with these things. We can probably disable the ice beam for a minute here, because it does add some damage, but it also makes everything take one extra shot because it gets frozen and then you finish it off. We are down here to get an important item called Grapple Beam. It's a long way down. That door is a trick. Don't use it. This door, I think, just has another missile pod at the end of it. We don't care. We're going down here, and we're going to drop one of these. Watch that cool effect happen. And run and jump. Whoa. And then, grab the grapple beam. Now, ordinarily, this would be sort of your tutorial section where you learn to use the grapple beam. It's a new icon on top of your thing. You climb all the way up here, and there's a bunch of situations where you learn about grappling those beams. That's boring. And I don't want to do it. So, I want to check on something else. I always forget. I could look up a map. There's an item up here, and I don't remember what it is. I, like, genuinely, while I'm recording this. There's a ledge. Can I? Oh. I don't think it's anything important, and I'm not going to bother. I think it's more power bombs. Who knows? I'll look it up later. I'll go, oh. It was really good. So, ordinarily, if you don't know how to wall kick and you've fallen all the way down here, well, I use wall kick and wall jump interchangeably because of Mario 64 and the level wall kicks will work. If you've fallen all the way down here, you go, how do I get back up? I gotta get the grapple beam and then grapple my way out. No, you can just do this. And then you're done. You did it. Here we are, back out again. A thing to know about the grapple beam is that you can grapple these little guys. Whee! And then you can grab whatever this is, which I think is... Oh, it's more power bombs. Okay. It was more power bombs. I mean, 15 is already probably more than we'll need. Okay, let's get out of here. Ouch! Clumsy. Okay, here we are at the site of Crocomeyer's defeat. Sorry, Croco. Oh. So that's something called a shine spark. If you build up enough speed, and then you hit down, you store that energy, and then you can hit jump and shoot off in directions. It will drain your health as you fly, so it's a little bit scary to use. Speedrunners do extremely cool things with that technique, and I really recommend looking up some good speedruns of the game. This is a game that has been extremely... the skill ceiling is high. But it's been speedrun to within an inch of its life. And I mean, people are still doing things, but... There's a lot of interesting tech. It's such a popular game and a popular speed game that there's a lot of people also looking at it and learning it. So there's a huge variety of runners and information to take in about it. Anyway, we got what we came for down here. We're going all the way back up. My plan is in this video to cross off the second of the four pieces of the statue, the eye, the second major boss. And then, I think leave it there, depending on how long it takes me to get up there. Tube. Oh yeah, ice. Let's turn that back on. So I don't get bit. See? Gonna. It was gonna. Ba ba ba. Freeze. 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 Now that we have grapple beam, let's go get an optional thing that I don't usually do, but it's really fun. It's kind of fun. It's a fun item. It's not super duper fun to get there. So the thing about these little light bulb guys is the more of them you blow up, the darker the room gets, which, you see, can be to your detriment. Make your life unnecessarily difficult. And now you go with... I think there's faster ways through here. I'm just going to do the longest grapple beam section, I think, in the whole game. Oh, you got me. The grapple beam also functions as a weapon, and I zapped that space bug with it. Oh boy. It's going to be something cool. X-ray scope. X-ray scope, everybody. You switch to it in your items, and now you can move this cool beam around the screen and see what blocks are made of. This one's a bombable block. Then there's a passage back there. This is a tremendously helpful item for your first time through the game, as well as for finding secrets. Optional things that you will need. Instead of having to bomb every inch of every room, you can now just sweep it with your scanner. Now, there are 1 or 2 places where the scanner does not help you, and we will get to that. that was nice. That was good. Freeze. Ow. Out of my way. Alright, let's just make it dark. Whatever, who cares? We're almost out. Haha! Got him. Okay, we are going up, and I think for variety's sake, we're going to go this way. I usually just go back up past where we got the power bombs. We're going to take a little bit of a long way around just to pick up a couple of items and have some fun on the way. Chill. Chill. Because of Wave Beam, we can do this. We can open it from the other side, which we could not do before. Thank you, Wave Beam. Everyone say thank you, Wave Beam, if you're watching at home or whatever. Second screening it at work. You don't have to say it loud. You can just think it. It's okay. We're going to go up here. And go through this place. This... oh, big guys. Forgot. Ah! I didn't remember that they were right in your face when you came out of there. Okay. I think... Alright, let's scan it. This is the wall where there's just the one bomb spot on the bottom. Nice. Now, we could have just tried that without the beam, but the beam is fun. There's another power bomb. Hooray for us. And then this is all power bombs all the time. So let's do that. Now we're back, remember this place? It's meant to resemble the beginning of Metroid 1. It's also where we were early in this game. We're just here to pick up one thing. We're just gonna grab... excuse me. This. Nope. This. And now that we have a nice high jump... would you please, Samus? There. Cheeky little energy tank there. That can be gotten in other ways without the high jump boots, but this is a lot easier. As you can see, there's a lot going on in this block. We're not gonna deal with that right now. Maybe ever. There's just some extra collectibles up there. It's not a big deal. I am far from 100%ing this game. I don't usually. Usually I land in the 70s, late 60s, early 70% of items picked up. Should have been clear with that up front. This is not a 100% run. Not at all. Hey guys! So again, I could be one-shotting these dudes, but because of Ice Beam, which I will probably just turn off. Let's go turn that off. And... oh, look at this. Right under the mother brain, there's a bunch of blocks. We can make our lives a little quicker by just power bombing it. Take care of all of them at once. Power bombs work on power bomb blocks as well as regular bombable blocks. Bombable blocks. Oh, I do still need Ice Beam. Oh, beams. Okay, there. I forgot to explain about reserve tanks. So a while back, I picked up that one silvery tank. It said reserve tank. Then a thing that says auto appeared next to my energy in the upper left corner. That is tied to... in the upper left, you can see supply mode and auto. I can change auto or manual. And you can have up to 4 reserve tanks. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say 16 regular energy tanks and 4 reserve. The reserve can be refilled. It's sort of like just having more... oh, where am I going? I'm climbing this without thinking about it. It's sort of like just having more energy tanks, but with this kind of like... I don't know, it's very dramatic when you have to kick in the reserve tanks. Then it'll refill your regular energy tanks back up. for whatever reserves you have. Does that make sense? They're just extra E-tanks that fill into your regular ones, and then you can refill them. They're rechargeable energy tanks, like all of them are, I guess. Okay, I want to do this carefully, because if you get close... Okay, let's go. Ah, nice. I want that. You want to freeze them. You can't get so close that they start jumping, the little blobs. And you're also under a time limit, because if you take too long, then the first one will thaw before you've frozen the last one, and before you've had time to set up your run. Boop. Just some exemplary gaming going on here. This is... What's in here? I don't remember. These are all doors that you would open up and explore eagerly. I think a map station. I think a map station is back here. I don't know. Doesn't matter. There's some missiles across the hall in that door on the left. We don't need them. That, I think, is a save station. I should grab a map station just to show you. I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's go back. Does this save? Yeah, okay. Maybe I can mod the game to add the little whoop back in when I go into morph ball mode. That'd be a nice mod. That'd be fun. But yeah. Okay. Let's go get the map. You gotta see what a map looks like. You gotta see it. It's so cool. Looks like this, and you plug your whole gun into it. Map data access completed, and then it shows you everything you haven't found yet. And the little dots are extra pickups, so on and so forth. So this often, like I said, gives you clues as to places you want to try to get to. So if you get to a dead end and you're like, what? The map says there's something beyond here. Well, maybe look a little closer. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay, I'm right on pace for this video. I'm feeling good. There we go. Up, up, up. It's our moment. You know, together we're glowing. Or something like that. And it stopped raining outside. That's nice. And there's a heroic theme playing, and we found our ship. Let's stop in. Ship will not only save your game, but restock all of your items, which is good. Refill your energy. So the implication, if there are extra super missiles and power bombs in my ship, the implication is that they were in there the whole time, and I just didn't think to take them with me. Or maybe, you know, it's probably they're gonna say it's like a replicator, you know, like on Star Trek, and it just didn't have the pattern for the super missiles. It didn't know how to make super missiles, your ship. Once it does, whatever. Anyway, I'm done justifying for these guys. You can drop down there, that hole, to go down to where we got the power bombs. That's the shortcut. And here we get to Moat. There is a way to get through here with some complicated wall jumps and without the grapple beam. I've practiced a bunch at it and I've not been able to master it yet. It is a huge impediment to my randomizer runs of this game, because the randomizers will mix around all the items and their locations. You will have to do certain parts of the game in different ways than you normally would, and you have to expand your vocabulary of tips and tricks. That is for sure. And one of the things is you might have to be able to cross that moat without having a grapple beam, and I can't do it. It's called a CWJ, continuous wall jump, I think. And I have tried. I have practiced. I've used the practice. There's a special practice edition of the game that shows you timings for things, and I Can't get it. Anyway, this is Wrecked Ship. Welcome here. Wrecked Ship. It's very spooky. Nobody home. Except ghosts. We're just going to pop this open. Because while the power's off, the spikes don't work. And you can take a bath on those things. You can just hang around on them. And you can just run down here and grab these missiles a lot more easily than you might normally. Bum, bum. So spooky. We gotta get the power back on to Wrecked Ship. This is the map room, but it's off. There's no electricity in here. No hydro, as we Manitobans like to say. But there is. Okay, what if I actually hit it in the eye and didn't waste all my shots? I don't enjoy this boss. This is a boss. I don't like him. I've changed how I fight him over the years. I didn't check the video to see if I did it how I did it last time, 10 years ago. I'm gonna check it after this. I used to... Oh boy. If you super missile him, it will relocate to the top of the room, and it will lash the room with these waves of these fireballs that it's dropping. The only way to avoid it is to charge a beam and just jump through them. It takes ages. And it's boring. But it was the safest way that I knew of to do it. This is a little less boring. Actually, quite a bit less boring. Just using regular missiles. But it just makes the fight a lot more entertaining. You're not just doing the same jump over and over. I went from just waiting for this fight to be done to now kind of enjoying it. Ow. There are patterns to its movement. I don't know what they are. This thing does have a somewhat predictable sort of thing about it. I will often risk a super missile right near what I perceive to be the end of the fight as it turns more red. Just to see if I can finish it off. Usually I'm wrong, and then I have to do the thing. This might work. Let's try it. So you gotta wait for it to disappear. Avoid the fire. Get ready with missiles. Oh, I hope I'm not wrong. I was right. Yes. And hey, power's back on. Big old nasty space ghost thing, siphoning all the power out of a ship. These dudes are up and running. Those things are happening. Whoa. Things are sparking everywhere now. So one wonders if Fantoon there ran into the ship in space, drained it of energy, crashed it, was stuck in a chamber, or found this place and moved in and siphoned off the remainder of the energy after the ship had crashed. I think it's responsible for crashing the ship. Look at that little cheeky little block there. You want to bomb this because you want to go in here. And you want to go in here, and you want to get a missile ready, because this thing's coming right at you. Right at your face. Somebody's throwing Cheerios. Stop throwing Cheerios. No. Is it? Okay, please. That one. That'll work. Let's take that one because it's the way through. We get another super missile. These things are indestructible. They will occasionally attack you with Cheerios, but mostly they just toddle around like the gonk droids from Star Wars. Gonk. Okay, there's a save room around here somewhere. I'm going to avail myself of it. I think of it is the... This is the way through the ship to the next area. Yes, it is. Ah! Here's a fun thing about Metroid 1. The game doesn't really stop while you're doing room transitions, so bad guys can totally hit you while you're stuck in the door and not able to fight back because the camera's moving to the next room. So irritating. There you go. Okay. All right, that is 2 of the 4 statue pieces down. 2 more to go. We are making some fine progress, and I think having a delightful time while we do it. As always, thank you ever so much for watching, and we will see you next mission.